Unit 2, Recording 5.
Basically, my upbringing was fairly easygoing, I guess. I mean, my parents used to have rules. We had to do our homework and we had to go to bed at a certain time. And we would get into trouble if we were rude, or if me and my sister were mean to each other. They used to punish us sometimes if we did something really naughty. They would stop our pocket money or send us to bed early. But I don't remember a lot of punishments.
My parents were very strict. They didn't believe in giving us freedom and allowing us to choose things for ourselves. We didn't used to go to friends' houses to play after school, and they didn't allow sleepovers because we had to study. Even when I was 18, I couldn't go out in the evenings with my friends because of exams.
We had quite a lot of freedom. I mean, generally, if we wanted to do things, we could. After school, we used to play in the street with our friends. Football or skateboarding or something. Or we'd go inside and play games on the computer. When I was about 11, I used to love going into town with my friends and hanging out. I thought I was really cool, and my parents were fine with that. We had a few fights about things when I was a teenager. I got my ear pierced without telling them when I was about 15, and my mum didn't like that. There were one or two things like that, but generally it was cool. I could go out with my friends when I wanted to, and they didn't mind if I stayed out late.
We didn't choose which activities we did. My parents decided. My mum decided that my brother and I should both learn the piano, so that's what we did. We used to practice for 2 hours every day after school, and more at the weekend. Occasionally I argued with my mum about piano practice, and then my dad would really tell me off, and I used to feel very ashamed. In Korean culture, you should always show respect to your parents.
Schoolwork was quite important to my mum and dad. They would get angry if we got into trouble at school. But they also encouraged us a lot, and they didn't often criticise us. Mum always used to say, "Just do your best. That's all you can do."
My parents were especially strict about schoolwork. They expected us to get A's in every exam and every piece of work. I remember once my brother didn't get a very good mark in a test, and my dad got really, really angry. My mum bought some books, and he had to do hours and hours of extra homework until he improved. They did praise us, but you had to be really excellent at something before they praised you. You really had to work to get their praise. It sounds a bit hard, but we accepted it, because the other Korean parents we knew were the same with their kids, so it was normal for us. I'm not sure if I will bring my children up the same way, but I think, actually, my parents have given me a lot of confidence in myself. I know that if I work really hard, I can do anything, and I think that's a very good lesson in life.